Welcome back, Devils fans. It is your host, Ace, here on Running with the Devils, where we are talking New Jersey Devils hockey all season long. Please hit that subscribe, smash the like, share with a friend. Thank you very much. And here we are, the day we all waited for. I was super excited. I was super pumped. Up into the wee hours of the morning, dreaming what could have been. And as it stands right now, the New Jersey Devils' big offseason has got us two upgrades on defense. The heavily rumored Pesce is, in fact, coming to New Jersey. All those rumors were not based on nothing. He is coming. And on the left side, Brenden Dillon, also coming to the New Jersey Devils. And, guys, I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm trying to stay positive. But I honestly had such high hopes. Much more hopes. I thought those would be the two pieces, to kind of kick things off and we see something exciting, something sexy. And it's not there. It wasn't there. Pesce coming in at a little less, I think, than a lot of us thought. Getting a 6-year deal at $5.5 a year, I think that's a great value for Pesce. And he's going to be an upgrade over John Marino. That's the reality. Pesce is better than Marino, and he's here for 6 years at 5.5. And then Dillon. Brenden Dillon I've talked about for a while on the program. I did think that a lot of the projections had him making like $2.8 million, and I thought that was kind of low. And people told me that's kind of what they expected given his age, but I thought he was going to get more like the $4 million we did give him. So Brenden Dillon to New Jersey for 3 years at $4 million. Pesce 6 years at $5.5 million, and the blue line is better. Kevin Ball and Marino swapped out for Dillon and Pesce is an upgrade. However, with some of the other rumors in the past couple days, the big names, the big game hunting, Saravelli really got my hopes up with that Steven Stamkos thing, and it made all the sense in the world. But it was not in the cards, and as it stands right now, we may still be looking for forward help. But at the moment, we got two blue liners, guys, and our defense will be better, and we do have Markstrom in net, and so this Devils team should be improved. We should be harder to score against. I was just hoping for a little bit more. And maybe Fitz still has some tricks up his sleeve. It's disappointing. And I'm a little disappointed in Steven Stamkos, to be honest. I thought, he was an old school guy in the fact that he might leave money on the table to try to go to a winner. But it turns out he was looking for money. And it's unfortunate. He signs a 4-year deal with the Predators at $8 million per. I mean, that is not, I hate to be that person, but the Predators are not a cup favorite by any stretch. I understand, it's a very appealing location. They got Broadway, the bars, the cowboy girls, the cowboy chicks, whatever you want to call them. And it's cool. But I expected more from Steven Stamkos. And the reality is these new school athletes are not the old school guys. These guys are not leaving money on the table for the most part. And it's a shame. The modern athlete is a different breed. And this just further cements it. We're not living in the good old days that I talk about anymore. These guys are looking for money, and Stamkos got it. $8 million times 4 years to go to the Predators. And then the Predators go out and get Marchessault as well. Shout out to Predators fans. You guys should be ecstatic. Barry Trotz is, in fact, going big game hunting. Barry Trotz is a big game hunter. That man on free agency went out and got arguably two of the most coveted forwards. He lands Steven Stamkos and Marchessault. I mean, wow. That is phenomenal. That is really big game hunting. Maybe Fitzgerald should take some cues. Maybe take some notes here and see how you truly go big game hunting. Because Trotz did that today. Trotz was a big game hunter. Tom Fitzgerald was just a expected game hunter. Pesce was rumored to us for a week, so that was pretty much a foregone conclusion. I don't know, honestly, how those rumors came out so early and how there was so many of them. Very interesting to know how that all came out. And Brenden Dillon was rumored in the last few days as well. So the two deals that seemed to be the most likely to happen are the ones that happened. And here we are on the outside looking in at forward help. I don't have much to say here. I'm honestly in a state of shock with all the, speculations in the past day or so. I'm a little gutted. I'm not going to lie. I really am. I thought today could have been one of those monumental days that we look back on and we're like, do you remember where you were when you found out the Devils got Steven Stamkos? I really, really was hoping for that. It wasn't meant to be. And he went for the money, and he's in Nashville. And they got Marchessault. It's crazy. It's crazy, but I just wish – I wish a lot of things, honestly. I really do. It's just depressing. I'm still going to hold out hope that we do something else later today, but it seems like everyone's coming off the board. And I'm just looking at the stuff in real time as it's coming in. Yeah, like you guys all know, Zadorov was my number one want. He signs for $5 million a year for 6 years in Boston. Like, why couldn't we get Zadorov? Why couldn't we get Zadorov? I really wanted Zadorov. He is the Fitzgerald checklist personified. Heavier, edgier, more violent. And I have to believe that, again, these are all analytics team-driven decisions. I hate to say it, guys. I'm going to say it. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to stay positive. But the analytics team is running the team. The analytics department is running the New Jersey Devils. Dillon and Pesce scream analytics picks. I believe they were in the war room, and the math nerds came out, and maybe Fitzgerald was talking about some of these violent gentlemen back in a couple weeks ago, like Zadorov and Tanev, but the math nerds were like, nope, you get Pesce, and you get Dillon. Those are the guys that were earmarked by them, and those are the guys we got, and I think that's what's happening here. I really think that's what's happening here, and it's unfortunate because, as I've said time and time again, sometimes I think you need to look at things with the eye test and the gut feeling and, use human intuition, if you will, and that doesn't always register on these charts and graphs and all those things. And so I really wanted Zadorov. A lot of people were expecting him to sign for $6+ million a year. And for the deal to come in at $5 million, it's an even more of a gut punch because, what is that? $5 million? I mean, we should have been in on that. It's really disheartening. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this. I am happy on one hand that the defense is improved. I mean, listen, that's undeniable. It really is. Dillon and Pesce in for Ball and Marino is an upgrade, and it could be a sizable upgrade. Time will tell. But I just wanted the more violent variety, and I really wanted to get some more of those nasty guys. And as it stands right now, again, when you come out and say you want guys that are heavier, edgier, more violent, I was expecting several of them and maybe a top 6 variety of that and a defenseman maybe or two. And as it stands right now, Paul Cotter, a bottom 6 guy, is our only heavier, edgier, more violent acquisition. And I like that move. But I thought it was going to be in conjunction with other moves that kind of made the team really go more in that direction, and that's not the case. It's not the case. I would love to know if we were in on any of these other guys or if we just completely whiffed. But, wow. Just wow. I'm stunned. I'm completely stunned and I'm disappointed, guys. I'll be doing a live tonight at 8:30. Check it out on the page, and it seems like it will be sorrow drinks, not celebration, in my opinion. I know a lot of people will say this was a great day, and it's a good day, but it's not a great day because, quite frankly, I mean, these are the two guys that it seemed like we were going to get, and we were all hoping for more. Maybe I'm alone. Maybe you guys are going to be like, Ace, you're crazy. This was a great day. I don't think it is. I think it's a good day, but I'm extremely disappointed. I'm extremely disappointed. I wanted more. I expected more. And I don't think this is big game hunting. I'm sorry. This is not big game hunting to me whatsoever. Barry Trotz went out and went big game hunting. That is how you go big game hunting. Taking two of the biggest top 6 guys on the board in Stamkos and Marshall show. That is how you big game hunt. Wow, I just got to cool off a little bit. Maybe something else will trickle in. I'll be back, shortly after this. But 8:30 tonight, we are doing a live. Come in, chat with the rest of Devils fans. I'll have some call-ins. We'll have some drinks. We'll bullshit about the Devils. But it's just a disappointing day. It's just a disappointing day. And then I saw some other things really late or really early in the morning that I didn't even bother putting up because it was crazy pipe dreams, and I wasn't going to feed that. I don't know. Some of you may have seen something crazy out there. I'm probably not alone. Some of you probably saw what I saw, and I immediately wanted to freak out and talk about it, but I was like, I've talked about this to death. I'm not going to do it anymore. Brady. There was some rumors about that coming from different places early in the morning, but I'm happy we did upgrade the defense. But if I'm being honest, I can't get excited as I was hoping to get. That's it. That is it. Let me know what you guys think about these signings. I'll be back soon. I'm just trying to calm down and take a lot of stuff in right now. It's a lot. It's not the greatest July 1st for me. Throw it all out there in the comments. I'll be back shortly. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Until next time, friends, let's go Devils.